I have a simple question. In the past 20 years, technology in general, pretty much, especially in internet and semiconductor, pretty much redefine the way we communicate. Since like Google Hangout cannot be imagined 20 years back, and I think it's a fine piece of art. Can you share with us in your imagination, 20 years down the road, circa 2030, what aspect of our life will be redefined by the mega trend that you observe now? Thank you.
Let me start with the things that I don't think are going to change. And that is, I think, the arrangement of our cities, your house, your cars, I think are basically going to look the same. There'll be little fashionable differences, but primarily the arrangement that we have for the physical world is not going to change that much. I think the primary revolution, the primary upheaval, the primary change is going to be much more in the conceptual and the process of this intangible digital world. So the things that we won't be able to see very well visibly, it's going to be things that we change in our understanding and our identity. So if someone's looking at you, we can see those little tiny phones that people are paying attention to, but all this other stuff like Facebook, social media, that's kind of invisible to us. You wouldn't be able to, if I showed you a photograph from, went back 20 years and showed somebody what we have today, that they wouldn't see anything more than just people looking at a little tiny screen. All this other stuff is going to be intangible and invisible. And I think that's where these changes are going to happen. They're going to happen in our relationships, and they're going to be in our understanding of our own identity. There'll be changes in terms of how we work. So what we're exploring right now is how we do things socially in new ways. I think we're going to continue that. We're going to find out even more ways to arrange our time and our work and our relationships, how we make things, how we build things together, how we decide things. Those are all the places that I think we're going to see huge change. Our identities about where we belong, whether it's a city, a nation, a company, a neighborhood, a family, I think we're going to have new senses of identity that will be very important to us. And I think that the way in which we create things and get paid for that, I think is also going to change. And again, that seems like a small thing, but I think that's where our identity is right now. It's in this society level, and we are changing the dynamics of how a society operates, and that's where I think all this new stuff will be. So in 2030, I think we'll have things other than companies that become very important. It's like right now we have like Wikipedia. What's Wikipedia? It's not really a commercial thing. It's almost like a city. It's almost like a place. And I think right now we have a lot of allegiance to companies. They command a lot of our attention. We kind of work for them. But I think we'll have these other entities that we are going to be involved in. Again, maybe a Kickstarter, kind of giving a sense of supporting something, or the open source, where we're kind of working on something together, and it's really not a company, and it's not ourselves. It's a group, and we're doing things. I have a lot of experience with Burning Man, the same kind of thing. What is Burning Man? It's kind of like a art project, community, recreation, job, and I think that's where, in that kind of really fuzzy place, I think that's where a lot of the change in the landscape is going to happen. It's not going to be out looking out your window and seeing the city change. That's going to look exactly the same.
Do you think those changes will only take place in advanced economies or even emerging markets like third world countries?
Well, as you know, the future is already here. It's just unevenly distributed. So every developing country in this capital city, they will have some degree of that happening. So it's going to be certainly unevenly distributed. But yes, I think that it's mostly going to be in the developing world, in the developed world. But the developing world, as we can see, is racing to catch up. I don't believe in the idea of leapfrogging. I don't think they can kind of just like skip over industrial age, but I think they can race through it. And I think that's what we'll see is the adoption of cell phones and things like that will help them go through it faster, but they will be going through the same stages, and a few people in that area will be experiencing these new developments, and the other people will be experiencing them as they come through.
Thank you.
Sure.